Meteorologist Cassandra Crimmy is here with us. Any chance we're going to get any of this anytime soon?
You know, our chances are going to be low. We do have a storm system this weekend. As of right now, it looks as though Albuquerque and the metro area won't be getting a lot of that moisture, but we could see a shift. So we're going to keep watching that pattern for that the next couple of days. But in the short term, next 48 hours, not expected any rainfall. We're actually going to be dealing with some cooler temperatures out the door this morning. Look at this. We're about 18 degrees cooler in Farmington, Los Alamos, Santa Fe, 24 degrees cooler in Taos, and 30 degrees, actually 31 degrees cooler in Cortez this morning. So you may want to have that light jacket as you head out the door, as we've got 20s and 30s kind of playing a bigger role this morning than we had the last couple of mornings. In Albuquerque and in Socorro, we are dealing with temperatures about 47 degrees. In Tucumcari, 52, Clovis, 50 degrees for this morning. But overall, as we get into the afternoon, it's going to be a nice day. Our satellite and radar is showing the clear skies that we've had through the overnight hours, and that's something we'll continue to see as we go through the day. That means lots of sunshine for us. And another thing we'll be watching is a change in our winds. Really not as windy for us today. We'll see those numbers die down. Just a breeze of about 5 to 15 miles an hour in most locations, and still holding on to the nice warm spring-like temperatures. Nothing too warm, not 10 degrees above average like we had yesterday, but very seasonal for this time of year. Here's a look at our wind speeds. Still to the east, we have some breezier conditions. A 14 mile an hour wind in Clayton, 17 miles an hour in Tucumcari, but these have even dropped just within the last 30 minutes, and we'll continue to see those lighter winds for us today. But as we take a look big picture, you can see the Four Corners region's pretty quiet. We're not anticipating any big systems to move through the next 2 days, but off to the coast of Northern California and parts of Oregon, we are watching our next storm. The timing of that is this weekend, but before we get there, leading up to it, pretty warm, less wind for today than tomorrow. We're going to continue to see those warm temperatures. We'll actually see them boost up a little bit more, but the winds increasing as this storm system gets closer. Now, if it gets, it could potentially move right across the state, which would bring the metro area a little bit more rain. But as of right now, it looks as though it may just be a northern and a northwestern system, which means areas in southern Colorado and northern New Mexico would get that moisture. But behind this, we are going to get a cool down, a big cool down by the end of the weekend and into early next week. But for today, the temperatures, they are nice. 64 in Santa Fe, 66 in Las Vegas, 67 in Ruidoso, and 79 degrees in Roswell, with some low 70s into Albuquerque. But here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Southern Colorado, sunshine and mild today. We'll get to 62 in Durango, 60 degrees in Pagosa Springs tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Then into this weekend, we'll check the chance for rain and some higher elevation snow with that storm system. Into the north and west, partly cloudy skies, a west wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with a lot of us in the 60s. Cuba up to 66 degrees, 68 in Farmington. Warmer tomorrow, then tracking the chance for rain and some thunderstorms by this weekend. Into the south and west as we take you through the day. Not bad, lots of 70s, 77 in TRC and 78 degrees in Las Cruces. Mostly sunny skies today. Warmer by tomorrow than this weekend. We'll track this chance for some thunderstorms. Don't think we'll get a lot of moisture out of that in the south and west or in the southeast as we get you to the weekend as well. But today, lots of sunshine and comfortable. 75 in Fort Sumner and 67 degrees in Ruidoso. Moving you to the north and east, not as windy today. We'll get to about 66 degrees in Las Vegas, 70 degrees in Springer with climbing temperatures by a few degrees tomorrow. But by the end of this weekend, we'll be tracking the chance for some moisture into the northern mountains. 60 degrees in Chama, 65 in Los Alamos, and 64 degrees in Santa Fe after a cool start to your morning. Into the East Mountains, grab the jacket this morning, but by this afternoon, we'll have the nice comfortable spring 60s. We'll get to 67 in Cedar Crest and 66 in Mountain Air with plenty of sunshine, and into the metro area. Lots of sunshine as well with the temperatures pretty much around the area in the 70s. Rio Rancho up to 74, the foothills hitting 70 degrees and 73 in downtown. But here's a look at that 7-day. Tomorrow will actually warm up. It'll get a little bit breezier tomorrow, up to 80 degrees. Winds kick up significantly this weekend with that storm system. And like I mentioned before we went to the weather, I'm expecting kind of a dry passage for the storm system here in the metro area. The moisture now still staying north of us.
Okay. All right, so
but there's still a chance we could get some, so we're going to watch the kind of the path of this.
And if it rains up north, a lot of that water does get into the river and it washes down this way. So it's not so bad for the Rio Grande.
Sounds good. All right, Cassandra, thank you.